Alright, let's just get into it. So Mydei's been out for a couple months now and... Wait, what? March 19th? He was released last Thursday? Was I in hibernation when he came out? Because I didn't hear anything about his release, let alone any hype for it. All joking aside, his release paled in comparison to the previous banner, Tribi, who was hyped across the world as being the next meta unit since she was Harmony and would synergize with any current teams and, most importantly, upcoming future Remembrance characters such as Casterus, who will be so broken that she will single-handedly ruin the game. But getting back to Mydei, or Mydei, eh? Get it? He is essentially the superior version of Blade, who released back in July 2023, which was almost 2 years ago, and his power creep by Mydei is actually fairly reasonable in this day and age. I'm actually surprised Mydei didn't come sooner because of how bad Blade was for almost all 2 years. However, there's just one itsy bitsy unique trait that Mydei has that Blade doesn't. And no, I'm not talking about his superior damage compared to the self-deleting maniac. The Greek god of war auto-plays himself. No, literally, once he uses skill, he will automatically go rogue and rampage like Kratos did in the hit video game God of Peaceful Negotiations. I do want to touch briefly on the trial gameplay that Hoyoverse allowed us to use for Mydei. Here's my initial reaction. Alright, yep, cool. See his kit. Wait. They're all 5 stars? Oh my god, Hoyo, is this what you consider to be the best free-to-play team? Are you kidding me? Not a 4-star in sight. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it would appear that MiHoYo is not passing the power creep allegations anytime soon. In fact, it seems like Mydei needs more support than a Blade Jingliu comp. Please make her good again! So why was Mydei such a disappointment, considering that overall, he's really not a bad character, and is power creeping a unit directly who's been out for nearly 2 years? The key word we're going to learn about is apathy. HSR has been going downhill since the second arc of Penacony, and quite frankly, the ending of it was disappointing as well. This was around the time that the Yappening was called out by the community, and ever since then, things really haven't gotten any better. 3.0 was supposed to rectify all that, but unfortunately, it made the issue even worse by keeping the status quo. 3.1's plotline was better, but at this point, most players had very low expectations for the story. And this brings us to the word apathy. Because HSR has been in a freefall since 2.1, gamers expected very little in terms of improved plotlines and better character stories since. And because of all that, when Mydei released, he was the culmination of all that animosity that had accumulated within the community. Thus, people were apathetic to his release, aka they did not care about him, and that's why Mydei sucks. He was a character destined to be the scapegoat for Hoyoverse and to, ultimately, shield the golden goose of 3.0, which is Casterus. Thank you for watching. I hope this video explained why Mydei was such a disappointment. On paper, he's a cool character representative of a Greek god of war, but because of everything that's happened so far, he was unfortunate enough to be on the receiving end of all the negativity. I'll definitely be watching the 3.2 livestream this Friday, and will upload a video of my reaction to it later. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!